Leicester in big trouble. We always thought that they were going to be in the Champions League come next season. According to the bookies, they're still 11-8 on, which I think is pretty short, especially when you take a look at who is now closing the gap. West Ham are 2-1 by. These bookies are crazy today. So West Ham are 2-1. They're only 1 point adrift of Leicester, are absolutely flying at the moment. Chelsea, meanwhile, in 5th are 11-8 on. Liverpool are 6th, 11-8 on. Liverpool have got a great run in, by the way. It's an absolute dream. Chelsea is a lot harder. So all of that said, Frank, who is going to finish in the top 4? And are Spurs definitely out of it? Let's start with that first. No Spurs, no, Frank, for you?
No Spurs. No. Liverpool might come back, but I still think that it's going to be between Leicester City, West Ham, and Chelsea. And because I put Leicester City, I think 3rd or 4th when we predicted it, I will keep West Ham out of the first 4. And I'm sorry, Shaka and all the Hammers fans, but there is soon a Chelsea-West Ham or West Ham-Chelsea, if I recall properly, who might be decisive in that matter. So we'll see very soon.
Yeah, some big games coming up for all of those teams that are competing in the top 4. Leicester, as it stands, 1 point clear. You take a look at what happened last year in the Premier League. With regards to Leicester, we were sat here, weren't we, talking about the fact that they looked like a shoo-in to once again make it into the Champions League. They completely fell off the tracks. Look at their run. It's the first time I've seen this properly. Not bad, is it really, with the exception of United, Chelsea and Spurs at the end, which is quite a large exception, I suppose. Leicester, will they make top 4, Nedum?
Do you know, I've just seen that running for the first time as well, and looking at those last 3 games, I think I'm going to say no. I'm going to put Chelsea in 3rd, and I'm going to say West Ham in 4th. How about that?
Well, you're wrong, I think, with that, but that's fair enough for saying.
That's fair enough then. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me that.
That's all right, just so you know. And the reason you say that is because of the run-ins that everybody has had. And I'm just trying to get this up here. For Liverpool, it's pretty good, Shaq. It's not too bad at all. You take a look at who they're going to be facing between now and the end of the season. They've got Leeds, Newcastle, United, Southampton, West Brom, Burnley, Crystal Palace. You can't ask better for that if you're in a Liverpool position.
If you're in a Liverpool position, no, absolutely not. The issue is, as we've seen from Liverpool time and time again, and in particular at home all of a sudden of late, you just don't know which Liverpool is going to show up. And for me, the huge concern is I just feel that when you look at so many of Liverpool's players now, and I felt that you sense this from Sadio Mane yesterday, the body language is just almost defeatist from Liverpool, which up until now, I don't think I'd gotten a great hint of. And that's a concern. Liverpool, without question, have the games, have the squad, have the talent to finish top 4, but just do they have the personality right now, given some of the issues that Jurgen Klopp obviously has with that dressing room?
Chelsea, meanwhile, still have West Ham to play. They've got Manchester City, Arsenal and Leicester in the running.
Dan.
Yes, Frank.
Can I cut you off?
You can cut me off?
Because you seem to be so interested in football. Can you give us your first 4, please?
Yes, certainly can. I think Manchester City are going to win the league this year against all odds. Manchester United will finish 2nd. Liverpool will finish 4th with West Ham 3rd.
Oh.
That is my prediction because Chelsea are going to have Champions League football, which is going to be a big issue for them. And as I mentioned, which no one particularly wanted to listen to when I was saying because you wanted to cut me off, they've still got to play West Ham, they've still got to play Manchester City, still got to play Arsenal, and they've got to play Leicester. And you compare that run-in to Liverpool, which is a complete layup, really, when you compare the two. Leicester in free fall, West Ham will be fine. I think they'll be able to get it done between now and the end of the season. That is why, from a complete naive, someone who's never won the World Cup or done anything like that, that is why I would suggest that is why this is going to take place between now and the end of the season.
So you are saying that Liverpool is going to go out of the competition very soon in Champions League?
Yes.
So you already put them out of the Champions League?
Yes.
And then seeing the game you saw against Real Madrid in Madrid,
yes,
and the game they had yesterday where they scored the last second of the game and they won the last second of the game, you still think that they are in contrary with what Shaka just explained, you really think that they can finish third?
I've had enough of your
Well done.
anti-Liverpool
Well
ways on this show, Frank. Goodness me.
I am anti-Liverpool. Don't start lying in front of the TV. You know, you don't lie in front of the camera. I've been supporting Liverpool too much for former Chelsea player.
Right.
So, but I have to say the
well,
truth.
you've certainly turned around then on that.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.